Hey guys, welcome to What's New in JQ Crafty's Corner. It's not super new. I don't know if anyone notices because all you see is my hands. I used to have this really thin kind of fit watch on my wrist. I'm trying to remember now when it was like over a month ago that maybe I switched and started using this one. So what the whole premise of this What's New is, I just kind of want to chat about like tracking fitness, not necessarily giving fitness ideas or anything. I'm not expert or anything on that, but just wondering how many of you have like a smart watch or just a fit watch, or how many of you keep track of that kind of thing. And if you have a Fitbit, if you have any suggestions of types of apps to put on, because I'm new to the Fitbit. So I used to have, it was just like a skinny one. I can't remember where I have it right now. But it was like $12 on Amazon, and it got me what I wanted. I wanted something that kept track of my steps, could track exercise if I wanted to. It was kind of tedious in trying to get there, so it wasn't, I didn't use it a ton, but gave me the time. I had a timer on it. What else did it have? I could take my pulse on it. I could take my O2 on it. But yeah, mostly a step tracker is what I wanted. I hadn't been wearing a watch for years, so I didn't want something super bulky, and I didn't want something with bells and whistles necessarily. I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I didn't know how much I was liking it. I was doing Noom at the time, and watching your steps was a big part of that, and I really had no good way to do it because I could keep my phone in my pocket, but phones are so big nowadays, and I see that they're getting smaller again, which I find hilarious. It weighs down your pants, especially when you're scrubs, elastic waistband, anywho. So I got something cheap. It lasted me for about a year. It was, like I said, it was only $12. It was supposed to be waterproof. It relatively was. The first, 3 months, I just kept it on all the time, and it did start retaining moisture underneath, the glass. So I did start taking it off, and I dried it. It dried out fine. But then at the end, I accidentally did jump in the lake with it. And I hadn't taken it in the water in a really long time. But I did jump in the lake with it twice. And yeah, that zapped it. Because I was swimming for a few hours with it on. Or total. So I did zap it. But my husband had this Fitbit laying around because he recently got, about a year ago, he got a Garmin. So we had this Fitbit just laying around. This is a Fitbit Versa. I think just the Versa. I don't think it's a Versa 2 or anything like that. So now that I'm used to wearing a watch, this doesn't seem so bulky, and it's not too bad. But I've figured out how to, do backgrounds and things, and I've kind of done some apps on there. But just wondering if anybody had suggestions. Do you have any apps, or do you do anything like this? And I enjoy this a lot more because I can get the alerts that somebody's texting me, and I can see the texts. It is kind of nice not to have my phone right on me, so that way I can see, okay, is it something important, or at least even see, okay, next time I have a minute and I have my phone, I can go back and look at that and see or respond or whatever. It's kind of a good reminder that somebody has tried to contact me without having my phone on me all the time, because I'm trying to be better about not having my phone on me all the time. I think we look at screens and stuff enough, and I'm trying to be better about that too, because my son always seems to feel like he needs to have my phone on him all the time now too. So yeah. Just wondering if you use a certain thing and if you really love it. If you have a Fitbit and you have a certain app that you really like. I know my husband really loves his Garmin. My sister has a Garmin that's just laying around that I could use as well. But I figured this Fitbit was right here, and I like it so far. I might try to get my own band, but plain black is fine, especially because I can change the screen, so it's not like I need anything fancy. The battery does not last very long. I don't know how to turn it off either. I don't know if I can. So my husband said, he's like, I don't think you can turn it off, which I don't get how you wouldn't be able to turn it off. That doesn't make any sense to me, but because you can do not disturb it, and you can put it in sleep settings. And then I just have a meditation thing. And I don't wear it when I sleep though, because that drives me nuts. So it doesn't keep track of my sleep. But I like to see my steps. And if I go for any walks or anything, then I can kind of track some workout, try and get 3 to 5, or 5, some sort of pulse raising exercise done. Yeah, just kind of rambling on about random things, but this fit, lifestyle. Oh, something too. So the Fitbit will remind me every hour to move, which at first I turned off because I was still at my old job. But now that I'm at a desk, more of a desk job, I'm tempted to turn that back on to kind of like remind myself to get up and go, because yeah, I'm not constantly walking all the time. So I might have to turn that back on so I remind myself, and then that'll be a good time to like run errands or do things around the school instead of sitting at my desk. So maybe I'll turn that back on. To be determined. Yeah, but just wanted to chat that yeah, this is kind of, it's not new in my life, but it's a change from what I did have, and I'm really liking the changes. So let me know in the comments below. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.